Can you imagine what it's like being rich? What am I talking about? Of course you can. Most of us dream about it every chance we get. But can you imagine becoming a millionaire by accident, and then not really liking it? Well, that's what happened to this guy, Amadeo Peter Giannini, or AP as his friends called him. The story I'm about to tell you is completely true, and if you don't believe me, my sources are in the description below, so check it out. And while you're there, feel free to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Or don't, whatever, I'm not your dad. So anyway, AP was born in 1870 and grew up in a farm near San Francisco. And when he was only 6 years old, he saw his father gunned down in front of him. A classic superhero origin story if ever I heard one. He and his mother eventually moved to the city and built a pretty decent business selling wholesale from farmers to shopkeepers. But here's where it gets interesting. By the time he was 31, he sold his share in the business because, get this, he had no interest in becoming rich. No man owns a fortune, it owns him. If you're like me, you're probably thinking, wow, what an idiot. Well, this story is just getting started. He eventually got married, and his father-in-law was actually on the board of a small bank in North Beach. I know, convenient, right? And after he died, AP was actually asked to take his place on the board. I know, convenient, right? He must have had the luckiest marriage ever, until this guy married Salma Hayek. Yeah, that's her actual husband. Going back to AP, he was disgusted with the fact that his bank didn't lend any money to poor immigrants. So he walked out and started a bank of his own, the Bank of Italy. A bit like how Narendra Modi was disgusted with the fact he sucks at cricket, so he went out and named a stadium after himself. On 18th of April 1906, San Francisco was hit with a massive earthquake and resulting fire. AP had to make sure his gold and money was safe, so he hid them under crates to hide them from looters and personally stood guard over them all night. Now that's customer service. The bigger banks, however, couldn't even open their vaults because they were too hot from the fire, and they stopped lending at a time when people needed it the most. But what did AP do? He got his ass down to the ruins of North Beach, stood on the top of a barrel, and started handing out some of his sweet cash to help rebuild the city. A decade later, he set up California's first statewide banking system, with the specific aim of helping poorer people. So of course, Wall Street hated him. He had really low interest rates, and making loans much more affordable for thousands of families and businesses. He even helped finance a new electrical industry, the Golden Gate Bridge, and Disney's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Yup, without AP, there would be no Disney movies, no Marvel movies, and no Star Wars sequels. Well, I guess it would be pretty harsh to blame him for this. Just what were they thinking? So at this stage, you're probably thinking, why have I never heard of this AP guy before? The truth is, he didn't want the attention. And he definitely didn't want the money. He refused all bonuses, pay rises, and banned insider trading before it became illegal. And when he found himself in danger of becoming a millionaire, he set up a foundation and gave away half his fortune. You hear that, Musk and Bezos? Stop burning your money on rocket fuel and help people on planet Earth first. So you're probably wondering, what's the name of this humble, honest, charitable little bank that AP founded? The Bank of America. The same bank who during the 2008 financial crisis received over $100 billion in government bailout money and was then fined because they were still secretly paying huge bonuses to their executives. I wonder what AP would think of that. Rest in peace, my man. Rest in peace.